You're blind to their manipulation. Here's how to wake up. Have you ever felt like something's off in a relationship, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? Maybe you've noticed little things that don't add up, but you dismiss them, thinking you're just overreacting. But what if that feeling is telling you something important? What if you're being manipulated, and you don't even realize it? The truth is, manipulation can be incredibly subtle. It's not always obvious. In fact, it often looks like care, concern, or love. But when you start to look closer, you might begin to see patterns that make you question your reality, your decisions, and your worth. The first step in waking up to manipulation is recognizing the signs. Manipulators often use guilt to control, twisting situations to make you feel responsible for their emotions. One minute they're acting like the victim, and the next, you're apologizing for something you didn't even do. But why do we fall for this? Why do we allow ourselves to get caught up in their web? It's because manipulation is designed to make you second-guess yourself. It plants seeds of doubt. Over time, these seeds grow, and you begin to lose your sense of self. You start to feel like you can't trust your own feelings, your instincts, or your decisions. Here's the hard truth: manipulators count on this. They rely on your vulnerability, your kindness, your desire to help, and most of all, your need for validation. They know exactly how to play on your emotions, how to make you feel like you owe them, or that you can't live without their approval. But how do you wake up? How do you break free from the fog? First is start trusting yourself again and listen to your gut. That uneasy feeling you've been ignoring? It's there for a reason. Stop brushing it off as paranoia or overthinking. Trust that you can feel when something isn't right. Trust your instincts. Second is set boundaries. Manipulators thrive when you have no clear boundaries. They push and prod until you give in to their demands, often without realizing it. The moment you start setting clear boundaries, saying no without guilt and not allowing them to push past your limits, you take away their power over you. Third is recognize the patterns. Manipulation isn't a one-time thing. It's a strategy. If you look closely, you'll start noticing patterns in their behavior, how they make you feel guilty, how they twist your words, or how they gaslight you into questioning your own reality. Once you recognize these patterns, you can call them out and stop them in their tracks. Fourth is get perspective. Talk to someone you trust about your feelings and experiences. Sometimes, it's hard to see things clearly when you're too close to the situation. A fresh perspective can help you understand what's really happening and whether you're being manipulated. Fifth is know your worth. Manipulation works because it chips away at your confidence. It convinces you that you're not enough, or that you need the manipulator to feel whole. But you are enough. The more you remind yourself of your value, the harder it becomes for anyone to undermine your sense of self. Waking up to manipulation isn't easy. It requires courage to face the truth about the people around you and, sometimes, to let go of relationships that no longer serve your well-being. But the moment you break free from the fog, you'll realize how much power you've been giving away, and how much power you can reclaim. So, if you've been feeling like something's off, trust that instinct. It's time to wake up. It's time to take your life, and your peace of mind, back.